Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be a drugstore haul video. I'm so excited to do this. I did do a bit of shopping and I wanted to kind of share with you what I did pick up and what intrigued me at the drugstore right now, because a lot of the new summer and spring collections for 2017 are now going to be out on the shelves and we are able to get our hands on these new products. I'm going to go ahead and just go through some of my first initial impressions. I will swatch a couple things and kind of go over some colors and stuff with you as well. So if you'd like to see what I picked up at the drugstore, just keep on watching. So the first thing that I picked up from Walgreens is actually my first stop on this little tour of the drugstore. I actually stopped there because I know that I have a couple of them right around me and I can kind of gather bits and pieces from different places because some of them have certain things in stock and you guys know how it goes. Sometimes they don't have it and you have to go to another store. Anyways, so the first thing that I picked up was from Wet n Wild, and I've heard a lot of good things about this on a couple of YouTubers channels, and this has been out for just a little while. This one is the All Day Wear Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. I like this little bottle just because it is very compact. You can definitely travel with it and it does have a cute little top. It comes out and it has a little spray bottle, so you only are getting about this much product, and let's see here. It says that it is 1.52 fluid ounces. Just for comparison, the Urban Decay Complexion Prep Spray is what I have near me right now. This one is 4 fluid ounces, so you can see how big it is compared to the Wet n Wild. Obviously, the price difference is huge as well. Again, I will link everything down below for you that we talk about today and the pricing, just because I feel like it's a little easier for you guys to decide if that's what you want to buy. Anyway, so I did use this today on my face, and honestly, I really like the smell. It does set everything in place. I don't feel tacky or sticky or cakey at all. So this will definitely be in the rotation from now on. I do like it, and I have a feeling I'm going to go through this very quickly. The next thing from Wet n Wild that I did pick up were the Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipsticks. They look like this, or Mega Last, I guess is what it says. So I did only pick up 2 shades, the only 2 shades that I thought that I would look good in because of my pale skin. This one is Nudist Peach and Coral Corruption. Today I am wearing Nudist Peach. No, I'm sorry. I'm wearing Coral Corruption. I'm just kidding. So I'm wearing this one today. I wanted to add that when I did put this on, it was a bit patchy. These lighter colors tend to do that. They do have a lot of pigmentation, but again, you do need to fill in the gaps. They do dry down extremely quickly and you do not need a lot of product to go over your lips. I did only go back in one time to the tube to fill in the gaps. It laid down really nicely, but it did crack just a little bit. To prevent that from happening, what I like to do and what I've learned from Babs Beauty, whose channel I will link down below for you, is take a lip stain, like a e.l.f. liquid lip stain that are like $1 or $2, and kind of go to the inner rim so it gives you a popsicle like effect on your lips. Go ahead and go over with one of your liquid lipsticks, and that kind of alleviates some of that inner rim nastiness that goes on. I did put a gloss over it. I did want more of a glossy lip today, and the one that I used is called Polish from Julep. It looks like this. So I just went over that with this lip gloss, and that is what I'm wearing on my lips today. So I did pick these up. I do like these colors. There are, I want to say 10 different shades. I will again link all the information down below. I did pick up one more but ended up returning it because it was like gray and I looked like I was dead because I knew I was never going to use it. And I got these guys. I do like them. The wands are a little bit weird. They do not have a normal doe foot applicator. They are cut kind of in the center and it holds the product near that area. It was very strange to me. I don't think I like the wands on these, but I will play with these a little bit more and even do a makeup tutorial with these. It's going to take a lot for me to fall in love with these because, as some of you know, I am absolutely obsessed with the Milani Amore matte lip creams. These guys knock every other lip product, high-end or low-end or drugstore or whatever, out of the park. So it's hard for me to give these guys up. So we'll try them and see if I keep continuing to use them, but I will always go back to my Milani. The last thing from Wet n Wild that I did pick up is their Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This one is in light ivory. It looks like this. Is a doe foot applicator, which I wish that the liquid lipsticks did have. And I mean, for the most part, I used it today underneath my eyes. It is a little bit brightening and it does have okay coverage. I don't see it creasing, which is a huge benefit. So I probably will be playing with this a lot more too, just to see how it goes. So the next thing that I picked up, I happened to be at TJ Maxx and I was looking around just for a little bit before we went to a movie the other day. And this is called, let's see here, what is this called? This is called True Beauty number 108 Oval Luxe Makeup Brush, and it looks like this. I did use this today, and it is a very not sturdy version of the Artis makeup brushes. This is a knockoff, obviously. This one retailed for $9.99 and it came in a box like this. It says, the revolutionary cosmetic brush designed to effortlessly apply your favorite makeup. Its ergonomic sculpted handle provides optimal control, while velvety smooth front-facing bristles are ideal for the perfectly flawless application. So it is super duper soft. I was absolutely taken aback when I was feeling it. I thought it was going to be real scratchy. I was wrong. I did use it for my application of my makeup today and it went on really well. I love the application and I did not use as much product as I normally would with my kabuki brush. So I'm going to play with this a little bit more. I do find that the bristles, as if you can see here, are kind of poking out, so I don't know how long this one will last, but it's a nice little intro to these brushes because usually I don't like to try new brushes because I have my holy grails, but this one is not too bad. So if you're at TJ Maxx, I would pick this up. They do have a set of like 4 or 5 and then an extended set of like 12 if you're in the market. I just happened to pick this guy up because it was interesting and it was a single. So the next thing that I did buy, there are BH cosmetics at TJ Maxx and you can get it online. So I actually ended up buying a few of their liquid lipsticks because I saw a video on it, and I'm not going to go through all of them, but I will show you the colors. I was really interested in these, and actually because I do have so many liquid lipsticks in my collection, who knows if I'm going to like these or not. I did buy these. These are the BH Liquid Lipsticks Long Wearing Matte Lipstick is what it says on here, and they come in a container or a packaging like this. Let me go ahead and open this guy up. This one is Sienna, and it's a really pretty nude pink color. The wand is a normal doe fit applicator, and this is what the color looks like. I do really like the color. The formulation is very moussey, which actually I kind of like because the ones from Wet n Wild are a little bit more watery. They're not as moussey as maybe some others like Lipland or Milani. This one I'm going to show you is Samantha. It's pretty pink. It looks like it's kind of Barbie doll pink, but we will see. Oh, it's more of a mauve tone pink. Okay, so it's not as bright as I originally anticipated. Looks like that. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's really pretty. I think that that will be something that I will really enjoy actually and probably wear a lot. The other one's a little bit more peach. This one, what is this one? This is Sorbet. Let me go ahead and swatch this guy. This guy is definitely a lot more peach toned than Sienna, you can see, hopefully. What else do we got here? We're not gonna spend too much time on these. Let's see here. This one is Genie. This one I think is going to be brighter than Samantha, and I was correct. Samantha is a little bit more mauvey purple. This one is definitely more pink. So you can see there. Just a few more to swatch. This one is Daisy. This one is Daisy. I do like the formula. They don't tend to have a scent either, which is nice. So I'm not having to wait for it to dissipate. And this one is Endora. Oh yeah, that one's really pretty. I like that. That's more of a berry tone color. It's right here. That's a horrible swatch, I'm sorry. Again, the application is very smooth. You don't have to, it's not patchy at all. So that's always a nice thing. This one is Muse. I don't know if I'm gonna like this color. Yeah, this one reminds me of the Wet n Wild one I just returned. So, good thing I returned it. There's that. That's Muse. That might be pretty if I put one of the lighter colors in the middle, you know? Kind of mix them together. This one is Tabitha, and this is a bright pink. Looks like that. And I'm so sorry about the terrible swatches, you guys. That one is Tabitha up here. Very bright pink. I don't think it's coming across on camera as much as it is in person. And I got one statement red color. This one is called Glory. And this is what it looks like. It's more of a cranberry color. It does not have a blue undertone. It is more on the orange side. So we will see about those. I might do a lip swatch video. If you guys want to see a lip swatch video on the ones that I do have, please let me know. I didn't want to buy all of the colors because if I didn't end up liking the formula, I didn't want to have them on my hands and then have to give them away. So if you want to see swatches, please let me know. So I did go over to another Walgreens and I saw this display and I could not pass these up. These ones are the Vlogger series from Allure Cosmetics and they are the lashes. They look like this. They do not have Nicole Guerrero anymore. They were cleaned out, but these ones are from Ann Lee and Crazy Ray Ray and they are the collaboration. Some of them do have a little bit of a lighter band on them. These ones are probably going to be something that I'm going to love. They're really full, very flirty, kind of wispy. The ones from Crazy Ray Ray are super spiky, kind of out of my box, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about these ones in particular. And then we have another one from Ann Lee, and these are called So Lovely. The ones from Crazy Ray Ray are called Crazy Glam, and the other ones from Ann Lee are called So Fancy. So the So Lovelies are super wispy, a light band. They're really, really pretty, girly, and flirty. So I had to pick these guys up just for the pure fact of curiosity. I do love the Vegas Day ones, so I have a feeling they're going to produce some really good products because I use those all the time on my channel anyway. And if you guys want to know more about those, again, I will link them all down below. I did stop at Walmart and I did pick up a few things. Of course, it has to be the end-all be-all beautiful prettiness that is Flower Beauty. And I picked up these two guys right here. This one is the Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. It does come with a little brush. I did take that out because I don't use them. It does come in a little tray like this. It's absolutely gorgeous, and they've got 3 shades. These are crazy buttery to the touch, and the first one, let's see, do they have names? Let's see if these guys have names. It does not look like there are names for these shades, but I'm going to do this first one right here. And honestly, they are so crazy buttery. I don't know if you guys can even see that. I'll try to do a close-up so that you can see what I'm talking about. The middle shade here is more of a pinky tone, and this last one has more of a golden tone to it. These are absolutely gorgeous. They're buttery. They go on like a dream. Very happy with this. I believe it retails for $12.95, I think, at Walmart, $14 on their website. And then I did end up picking up the Lift and Sculpt contouring palette as well, and it looks like this. This is actually contour for medium deep skin. You can blend it out. Of course, I'm very fair, but this color here is super pretty, so I went ahead and kind of sculpted out my cheeks, and the light one wasn't available, so I didn't buy it because eventually I will once I can find it and it's in stock. But this color is really pretty. I blended everything out and it's not too deep, it's not too orange, and it's so nice when it blends out. All you have to do is just go in and kind of do circular motions. It's great. I'm wearing this blush today. It's more of a dusty rosy color. I really like it, and again, it blends out really nicely, and again, it's got a kind of more golden toned highlight, and again, I just put that on the cheeks and I really love that color as well. It is a little bit more champagne-y than the gold in the other palette, so I'm very impressed with these guys. I do think I will be picking up the light contour kit, and there is only one of the highlight. They don't have a variety of highlighting or strobe shades, so I would definitely pick these up if you guys are at Walmart. And then lastly, what I picked up at Walmart was the Milani Face and Eye Strobe Palettes. They look like this. The first one is called Sunlight, because you're gonna sit here and try to open it up like a wild animal for an hour. Jeez. I'm like a terrible human being that I can't open a stupid palette. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. There we go. I love the way it looks. The lightest shade here is beautiful. Okay, so the lightest shade in Sunlight swatch is really pretty. Middle shade is more of a deeper brown color, and then the last shade, peach copper tone color. Did end up liking Sunlight. I did really like that one, and you can kind of swirl your brush around and use it as a highlighter, or you can use them individually. I personally will probably dip it in all of the colors just to kind of give me a nice blended out highlight. This one is called Candlelight, and it looks like this. Go ahead and do some up close swatches for you. The lighter shade, the medium shade, and the blush color, I guess, is what essentially this is supposed to be. This one is definitely more pinky. The other one is more of a peach tone. So now that the swatches on my hand have dried down, they are cracking like crazy. They're sinking into every single line. So we will see how these work out for me. They definitely don't want to come off, if that tells you anything. At least they're gonna stay put. They're not gonna move. Even with this wet wipe, they don't want to come off. Like, they really don't want to come off. I hope this was interesting for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to pick up any of these items, I will link everything down below for you. If you'd like to see an in-depth tutorial or a makeup look using some of these products, please go ahead and leave it in the comments below. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I am on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And again, all of that information is down below for you. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.